This is Better Listening Part 3, and today we're going to talk about these two concepts that I like to call closed listening and open listening. So, for closed listening, I like to think of that as somebody who is caught up in their internal world and that is blocking out or closing out the sounds around them. Okay, so let's say you're listening to a piece of music and then that creates some type of memory that you remember. All right, well, then you get caught up in that memory and then you stop listening, right? You're closing yourself off to whatever sound is coming in. Or let's say you're listening to a sound and then you make a judgment of that sound, like, oh, I don't like that, or you just think that, this person's doing something to make money. Well, then you start making that judgment, and then you're closed off to that as well. So before I go babbling on about this concept more, let's just take a look at a few examples of what closed listening looks like.
Oh, wait, what does that sound like? That reminds me of, that old beatnik, folk, free, cool jazz stuff that I used to listen to. Yeah, when was that? 11 years ago? 10 years? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, what was that? An out of tune note? Wow, somebody needs to practice more. Next. Oh, now what a cool usage of that major 7 flat 9 flat 13 sharp 11 chord, going into that time signature of 5 for only one bar after it had been going through the time signature of a 7 groove for like 11.
Okay, so for the open listener, what they're doing is they're allowing those sounds to move through them, and then it's common for them to have that sound manifest and maybe feeling the groove through dancing to it, or singing along with it, whatever. It's stuff that the sound comes into them, and it's not so much manifesting in their head as it is just taking the sounds for what they are. So here's a couple examples of an open listener. What to take away from this is that we can simply become aware of when we are being a closed listener and when we are being an open listener. And that's not to say that we always want to be one or the other, but when we can be intentional about it and we can know when we are being one or the other, then we can bring about more balance to our listening habits. So thanks a lot for watching this video, and be sure to subscribe if you found it of value.